So I must be the last person to know that Tom Hardy was playing Al Capone. And it annoys me. And I don't mean that as a disrespect to Tom Hardy. I think he's an excellent actor. I haven't seen the new movie. I don't know if it's good or not. And I understand how movies get made and how movies get cast, and that you have to have an actor or an actress who is a box office draw to get films made. And I understand all of that. But the thing is, in the specific case of Al Capone, I think what movies fail to get about the man was that what made him intimidating in real life was the fact that he did not seem intimidating. He had these big, bushy eyebrows. He had puppy dog eyes. He had poofy lips. He looked like a mama's boy. He was a dandy. He liked to dress up. He liked people to consider him a gent. He was soft-spoken. When you hear recordings of him speaking, he didn't have some, deep, rumbly, scary voice. He sounded more like Moe the bartender from The Simpsons. Al Capone looked like the kind of guy you would buy a hot dog from at a fairground, not a mob boss. That's what made him intimidating. He didn't look like a guy who was going to break your fingers. He didn't look like a guy who was going to shoot you in the head. He looked like a guy who was going to deliver milk to your house. And I find it funny that there's always the tendency with Hollywood is always to put some big, intimidating leading actor to play the man. And because you want an actor who seems like physically and vocally intimidating. But Capone was not those things in real life. That's the irony of him. If I was casting a movie about Al Capone and could, pick any actor living or dead, I'd probably pick John Candy, or Chris Farley. Tom Hardy, just seems like overkill. And I know this is probably not a popular opinion. Honestly, I didn't really care for Robert De Niro's portrayal of him in The Untouchables. Capone's power wasn't in his physicality or the way he presented himself. How he presented power was at odds with what he looked like and sounded like. And he was a kid, too. He was in his 20s when he was the crime boss of Chicago. But in film, he's always portrayed as being middle-aged. Oh well. Like I said, I know how films get made.